Hello, everybody. Welcome back to my podcast. And in this podcast, I'm going to be talking about mainly about money and wages and just overall work and just money and wages and salaries. But I feel like this is one of million topics that should be talked about a lot more, especially nowadays when a lot of things are getting higher up or increased in prices, like gas. Where I'm at in Minnesota, gas is it's literally $5 a gallon, or it's just, I think that's crazy, and all, and food is going up, housing is going up, and it's crazy, and it's sad, and me personally, I feel like it shouldn't be like this, like having things this high, but this is just me, but it's just crazy, because in some parts in the world, it's like $7 a gallon with gas, or almost $20 a gallon, what I've been seeing and whatnot from other people, and it's freaking crazy. And with food being like expensive as F, it's just crazy. And when it comes to like people's salaries, when it comes to like jobs and salaries, it's kind of crazy how people nowadays don't want to work because of numerous of different reasons, of course. But one of them I could think of, one of the things I thought of is mainly because of people aren't getting paid what they are worth, or is getting treated at their job and their social security, or whatever money they're getting, you get paid triple the amount or double the amount, which is crazy. And I don't know, it's kind of sad how the world is becoming now, especially within the last few years since COVID started, especially. But I feel like this is me personally, so you guys can disagree or agree, but when it comes to like working and income and whatnot, I personally feel like people should get paid of what they deserve and whatnot. Just me personally, because if somebody gets paid unfairly or really low, people might not have the most motivation to, per se, go out and beyond. And sometimes some workplaces don't really know their staff well enough to know how hardworking and deserving they are to get paid X amount that they ask for. Like, I don't know. I personally think that if you pay someone, for example, $7 an hour, of course you're going to see that individual person do the bare minimum for that amount. And if somebody says, oh, I want my salary during a application, when they say like, oh, what do you want to get paid or whatever, and they say, I'm just putting a number out of my butt, like $15 an hour, well, of course somebody's gonna, like, I don't know, make it worth your money that you're paying them that much amount, not a third of that price, I guess. I just think it's crazy that people nowadays with money and wages, I feel like businesses should pay people that they deserve. Because I feel like nowadays people are not getting respected and deserving the amount of hourly pay that they deserve, especially nowadays. And I think that's part of the reason why a lot of people are kind of saying screw it with a lot of jobs, because they're not being treated with respect, or regardless of money, or whatever the reason or reasons it may be. And that's probably the reason why a lot of people are becoming unemployed and relying on practically government pay or being self-employed because of whatever reason, or doing small gigs, and just doing stuff that they enjoy and love instead of working per se. And I just personally feel like it's sad, and I feel like people should get paid on what they deserve. And if in applications, if they say like, oh, I want to get paid X amount an hour or whatever, I personally feel like they deserve it. But that's just me personally, because everybody knows their individual selves a lot better than someone who hired them and only know them by a small chunk information. But I don't know. But this is just me and whatnot, and I think it's kind of crazy nowadays, and everybody knows their like bills and how much everything costs. So I think that's also a good reason why people should pay everybody what they deserve in a way, because of X, Y, and Z. But yeah, I understand it won't be fair at the same time because of X, Y, and Z, and a lot of people probably will kind of kiss and tell per se on how much they're making, and one person could be making one thing and another and that. I don't know. Like, of course, it depends on experience and all that spiel, and what department you're working in and so on. But with all the gases that's going up and food going up and just everything is going up, I feel like people shouldn't be getting paid like $10.50 an hour. Like, be realistic, because it seems like 90% of people's paychecks are going towards gas. It's crazy. I just feel like people should get paid and what they deserve because of a lot of different reasons, but yet with some people I could understand. But because I know some people who are very hardworking and does their best to go out and beyond and deserve to get paid more than they do, and I know some people who are the opposite. So it's kind of hard to say, but I don't know. It's just crazy, and I also think it's kind of crazy that people think other people can live on a little amount nowadays. I think it's sad and it's crazy, but let me know what your guys' thoughts on all this income, money, life stuff, and what your guys' thoughts are and whatnot. So I hope you guys like this podcast. I'm sorry it's kind of on the shorter side, but hopefully next week will be a little bit more longer and more exciting to talk about. So feel free to let me know in the comments if you have any ideas on what you want me to talk about. So I hope you guys like this podcast, and I'll see you next Wednesday. And yeah, hope you have a great day. Bye.